All right, people. Just a random conversation starting with X Zero, my guest number two. That's my good guest right here. How can we start by telling your part? Go ahead, Kenny. Let them know what's going on with the conversation piece today.
Alright. So, I was actually abducted by aliens when I was a small child. This is a physical thing and it is real. It's something you can't tell me that is not real. I was there. You can't tell me this didn't happen because you weren't there. These motherfuckers, I was just a little kid in fucking grade school and I was playing my Game Boy in the middle of the night because I thought I was cool and I was staying up late and I'm like, okay. But then I go, you know what? I want to eat something. And then I go downstairs to make myself a bowl of cereal. Next thing you know, a motherfucker that looks like a chupacabra, you know those two-leg ones, just opens the door, comes in, and fucking grabs me. And I'm not saying like, fucking, I didn't try to run. This motherfucker grabbed me. I didn't know he was that fucking quick. And looks me in the eye, and I cannot move.
Sheesh.
And since then, he just goes ahead and just keeps staring me in the eyes and drags me out of my house. And then fucking this light comes down and I get fucking dragged somewhere. And the best way I can describe it is I blacked out at that moment and was in one of those fucking... if I could describe it, it had been a spaceship that was fucking membranes. Because I was in a little sack. I was in a sack, an actual sack, and I was scared. I was a little kid. So all I can do is thrash and scream. And next thing I know, this motherfucker grabs me out of the sack and then looks me in the eye again. I'm paralyzed, drops my ass, and then drags me into another fucking room. Throws me halfway around the room, and then up. I'm not on a table. I'm floating in midair. And then tentacles come out of the fucking walls and they take my blood.
Well, like I said before, it's more of a DNA research thing. Maybe you're RH type. You know, they've been hunting those types now for a while.
No, man. That is a special type of evil.
I mean, yeah. But then I'll say the same thing about us as humans doing shit to less life forms ourselves.
Yeah, but if there was benevolent ones, they would have came and protected me from that shit.
You would think. Shit, we have benevolent cops that will actually protect us from shit.
All I'm saying is, like, if they have that type of technology, they would have came and got me. They were like, oh, wait, this black child is being abused and I want to help. Either way it goes, fucking, after they drain my blood, they put me back in that fucking sack. I wake up, not in my bed at all, but fucking on the ground in my kitchen.
So you basically were placed where you were basically took from.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Butt naked though.
Why naked?
I don't know why they did that, man.
No, did you have clothes?
Yes, I had clothes on. That's why I told you that's a real fucking story.
So who found you in that manner?
Nobody. I ran upstairs. I had to get ready for school.
That much time was gone where you had to go right to school?
Yes.
Jeez, that's damn.
That's the first one. Second one. And this is about the Greys, y'all. Remember this. The Greys are not out to help you at all. They are not benevolent in any way. Motherfucking, I was a kid again, but this time I was a teenager. I was like just getting into homes. So like I remember just like chilling in my room playing video games. I think I was playing like fucking, what is it? Legend of Dragoon? Yeah, it was a Legendary Dragoon because I remember that. I connect that memory to that. And all the lights turn off. And then there's just a bright light from all all areas. Like the window is open and shit like that. I go over to like my mom's room and my stepdad at the time. I try to wake them up. Nobody's waking up. I didn't have the common sense to run outside and try to get other people to get into this. But I did try to run to my room and hide under my covers. Guess what I found? 3 of these little fucking gray aliens and one tall one. And he just, bam, Jedi powered me. And then forced me through the window. Not an open window, mind you. I was phased through it. Into a giant metal egg. I don't remember anything when I was in that giant metal egg. And then, next thing I know, I'm fucking being taken out of that giant metal egg to look at this giant fucking gray alien in the eyes because I guess he wanted more fear. And I'm walking through a fucking pathway of like a military complex or something like that, where all there's human body parts and shit like that. Some were like pieces of people, and some were like weird mutations of people. And then I was just straight up tortured. Straight up tortured. Lasers dissecting me and shit like that, sealing me back up, putting shit in my body. Fuck that. Fuck them motherfuckers. Nah, man. And then next thing I know, this motherfucker's taking me back down that same fucking hallway, just showing me, like, making sure I get close to every pod I pass to fucking make sure I see what I'm seeing. He tosses me back in that fucking egg. And then I wake up out of the egg outside of my fucking house. I go in, I just fucking go in because we used to leave our doors unlocked. And I didn't know what to think about that. I don't trust those little gray motherfuckers. They are fucking monsters. And then there's the fucking lizard man. Don't fucking trust those motherfuckers at all.
What the hell did the lizard man do to you now?
Well, the lizard men are a bigger problem than you think they are because I thought, like, this is about time I got in college, right? So I was just fucking researching all our conspiracy theories and shit like that. And next thing you know, I'm fucking just chilling out, fucking, what was it? I was walking back and forth to one of my friend's house at the time. And then this fucking metal ship just comes over me. It looks more like a fucking saucer than you think it would. But then the light just hits me. And I'm in there. And then it's just this lizard dude, and I'm panicking, right?
I mean, that's a natural cause of effect.
It's just a big lizard dude, and I try to fight him because I'm kind of drunk at the time, right? I'm coming home from a friend's house and I'm kind of drunk. So I'm gonna fight this nigga. And I proceed to get the shit kicked out of me. And then, like, I'm like, okay, I'm dazed. I can't. And he just drags me off to another room. All that shit looks like metal, like, you know, like actual laboratories and shit like that.
Sounds like it.
And then, like, there's this lady on a gurney set up, and, like, I don't know what's going on.
So she was already there before you.
Yep.
Did she seem like she was in disarray?
Oh, she was struggling against him restrained chest.
I was wondering if he was close to her and then beat the shit out of you because you were panicking.
And then, like, next thing I know, this nigga fucking, like, I'm trying to get out of this door. That is literally what I'm trying to do when I get out of my daze, though. I'm like, I want to run. I want to run. This is scary.
Damn. Keep going, please.
And, like, fucking... Next thing I know, this big motherfucker injects me with something that just drives me berserk wild. Think it's hard, everything else, and then, like, he just throws me in front of a lady. And I do what I do. And why would you make me do that? And then he injects me after I'm done, because I could have kept going. I was going for at least 30 minutes. I could have kept going, right? But it just ejects me again, and I am there on the streets again, butt fucking naked.
You started with clothes and you always in there. Damn, damn. I was gonna say you got 3 different forms of life taking you places, dude. I keep telling you, you're a rare type kid.
That's not fun. No, that's fun. I don't trust those. The only reason why I believe in Jesus Christ so much is because I had to start looking into it. And if I pray when I get that feeling, I don't run into those moments.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't like being tortured.
Nobody likes being tortured, kid. Shit, you think there's a club of people like, hey, torture's the shit.
Shit bothers the fuck out of me, dog.
I hear that. So, you're bringing this up as a recap of what your life experience were with the other side of life that's here.
Yeah, man. That's why I don't trust it.
No, I mean, shit.
Because one of them could have saved my ass.
Not in the system that they're living, bro.
One of them could have protected me. One of them could have been like an intergalactic cop and just said, hey, I'm gonna pick this guy up and just get him back home.
That thing's a whole different system right there.
Like this guy doesn't know. He doesn't know where he's at. You were clearly torturing him.
Clearly. Well, I hear you that savior moment where you think a hero is some type of format, but nobody gets not when it really comes down to it. You only hope it happens to all of us.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets that person that stands up and go, even in another class form of life.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, it helps out. I've not ran into any of those nightmares ever again.
That's good.
And they're not nightmares, they're actual true stories. Well, I can only describe them as nightmares.
I know. I mean, shit, you know what happens? Usually, most people who've been abducted, it's how they usually see the shit is usually in their dreams because the subconscious keeps that
I
record.
was awake all the time.
But your subconscious keeps record.
I'm telling you, man.
That's the thing.
I don't trust them. I can't trust them. I won't, and I won't do it.
I mean, I hear you. I'm not telling you to. Shit.
These motherfuckers are not doing anything good. And once they release the gate, these motherfuckers are gonna come down and run rickshaw on us.
I don't know. Because most of the people can be very battle ready for some shit like that. Others may not.
Too bad. They have fucking Jedi powers and can phase you through walls.
Some people don't like that Jedi powers.
Yeah, but I guess. But I will give you this one. I ran into one that had that, and that in itself shows me that I've never ran into another normal human being that has that. But I ran into an alien that has that power.
Because it's one of their key senses where we gotta train our bodies and minds to do it. They're born with that privilege. We have to adapt to that. But if you see that one can do it, why can't we all do it? I mean, shit, there's Shaolin monks that can use ki.
Phase me through a fucking wall? Are you serious?
Yeah. There's something about it, guy.
That's the only reason why I don't trust them. That's the only reason why I keep telling everybody not to trust them. They're just like, if we're actually getting to the point, me and you are actually on the same page if you haven't noticed it. Don't trust them because they are just like humans.
Are we all just alike, which is different coding? I mean, think about it. There's life. And then, like I said, when we eat animals, if they can talk the same as us, probably fucking not that your weird ass would do. Tom, don't eat me.
Yeah, exactly. But
So-
the point is, we can talk.
But not their language, dude. So what's the difference in comparison? We're basically
Well,
the
the
same.
ant doesn't make any sound, does it?
Who knows? I don't see dogs talking to dogs in the same way they bark at us.
I've seen a monkey do sign language.
To communicate with us, not just their own, because they basically have their own communication. Some shit could be empathic just off of gazing at another and just knowing what the fuck to do. Some life forms might be at that point where, like, dude, I can talk to you mentally, but if you're using your mouth, you're never gonna understand it.
Which brings me to another point. Like, fucking actions mean more than words.
No, all the actions you just went through don't sound very pleasant at all. I mean, that's a hard not to have a disposition over, where that's a reasonable reason. I mean, like I said, if motherfuckers came back and apologized and basically did a different method of doing the thing, I mean, you probably had a different experience about it. You probably would have felt differently, but the way shit is, it's not really much different than how we treat more life forms to us. We just take them and do what the fuck we want to do with them, and then that's that. And then we either do the right, put them back in the wild, or we will fuck around and basically
Put them in a cage.
or fuck the cage. What about how you just said you see a bunch of body parts? You were the lucky one that didn't end up as body parts, man.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it in that hindsight where you just witnessed all the other shit of what's happening in that whole realm of things. Most people that probably were caught like you didn't make it out of there. And then it was them letting you go because they seen more potential you running around and doing whatever the fuck that they see you doing when you're doing it, and then basically collect their data from there. I mean, you say they put shit in you, they could have came back and tried to take the shit out at one point.
I wouldn't know because, like I told you, I can only give you 3 times when that shit really happened. And I can tell you those are real memories. But, like, I don't know. Like I told you, the Greys are the worst about it because I have nightmares about them every once in a while until I started praying. So I don't know what they're doing. But I don't like it. Like, it seems more malicious than it does beneficial.
Not disproving that conversation, but I just don't know if every one of them is like that. Like, cause every one of us isn't like evil. I mean, if it's just a whole, we have to do this following, and that's their belief structure, as we all have belief structures, it's just the way they're made. That's what they do. But I mean, it doesn't seem like I said, after all the shit we done seen, in the last real attack, I forgot that even happened that's documented. It was damn near back when fucking Greece and damn near Egypt was still right then in the cusp of taking over shit. But that was damn near then, and then when you think about now, everybody's damn near seen a UFO. Everybody's damn near probably had contact with
I
them.
know, they're everywhere. And everybody just fucking forgets that that's a thing.
I mean, they don't forget. How about we just give it credence for what it is? I mean, like I said, how many movies have not depicted us walking side by side with these people? But yet, most
Futurama.
or even that. I mean, shit, it's a possibility we can all coexist with no hindrance in between. I mean, shit, there's still evil in man. There's still evil in anything that's created. But shit, there's still good acknowledgement of what others are doing.
Yo, what up, Holmes?
But that's what I mean. It's like it's a possibility. I just like from your standpoint, I couldn't say there's something you can ever do to make you more copacetic with from the traumas you went to. But if it comes a day they're on the street, what are you gonna throw rocks at them?
Yeah, completely. I'm gonna throw rocks at them, I'm gonna push them up, I'm gonna fucking beat them up. Fuck that. I'm not playing around with that. That shit was serious. That shit happened to me. And I can't get no revenge. Nobody's gonna take up for me besides Jesus himself to make that shit stop. No. I ain't taking that back. You can't have that back.
I'm too forgiveness, kid.
No. He told me not to forgive demons. There are demons. I don't have no sympathy for demons.
Also demons.
Have no sympathy for them. But I will give you this one thing. This is why I like Devil May Cry, and I guess me and you both love it. It's like, what was it, Jubei? Jubei? He never died?
It's Onimusha.
Yeah, Onimusha. Jubei never died. He just had to learn that his mother was a demon.
No, he died. He passed on. Old girl from 4 was his granddaughter.
I don't think he died in the beginning.
Yeah, he was dead before. I think the girl was named Jubei because she was his successor. Her brother wasn't happy about it because he should have been named Jubei.
But I don't remember in that game. Like I was trying to rerun the track on that.
I was saying, let's look up the video.
But I don't remember him like actually getting like a hit that made it. It's like, yeah, you're dead.
No, he just aged out. He was still half human.
I think like literally that like he took a good hit and then just like.
Because at that point, like I said, it's just over time. Shit, I actually looked up Nobunaga and realized how of a normal person he was, but they made him such of a fucking tyrant in the video game world.
Oh man.
Like, for shit, all the people that tried to kill Nobunaga was his own guy that killed him. It's like, shit, where's that in the games? Hey, by the way, Jubei, I beat you to the punch.
I assume you would kill me too.
No, I'm like, shit, dude's on the team. You did a good job. But no, the dude that killed Nobunaga was just on a revenge strike. It wasn't like he was doing it for
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, if you found me under a tractor.
No, it's revenge for sure. Dude basically was his second in command. Nobunaga felt some type of way about his family, right? Mm-hmm. So he had either he went personally or he sent people to dude's house and damn near killed his family and then told him. And then dude was still in his allegiance all the way up to the final battle where they basically used the whole destruction of what's happening at the castle to basically stab this motherfucker in the back or probably in the face. Knowing like,
yeah, dude, I need to get my revenge.
But that's why I'm like looking at Onimusha, like, dude, why are we always fighting this guy and we're none of the people that actually killed him?
Well, at least you're one of the few people I can tell you. Like, if you see me trapped with my arm or something, or half my body pinned, or
wait, so your arm's trapped? You're damn near saying fuck it?
Yeah.
I know.
Pick up that rock. Pick up that rock right now, and then finish the job. I'll breathe easy. I'll shut my eyes, and you just strike as hard as you can.
Don't find a way to get you from unstuck at all.
I don't want to live without my arms.
Nobody does, man. But there's people that do.
Yeah, and I'm not one of those people.
Oh, yeah. That's how I feel about my fingers.
No, I don't even live with my fucking arm. I don't live with my arm for fucking, what is it, 38 years? I don't live with my life now.
You 39 this year?
Yep.
Damn. So ain't there. So I still got 4 years past this point to hit 40. I'm pretty close.
Yeah. You'll get there, God willing.
I will.
Yeah. Bless it. Be the way.
Do you know the way?
Huh?
Do you know the way?
You don't know the way.
You don't know the way.
The way.
Oh, man. About the prize of my people.
You don't know the way.
No, I mean, that's a serious ass ordeal, though. I can't knock or knock what you went through. Like, in my head, I'm just saying some shit. It's like, dude, we went through a whole lot of tragic shit where you gotta think, if people all had that concept of what you feel, how you feel about their life forms, none of this should be standing. That's what I'm saying. A lot of shit could be like, with time, pain and shit could be forgiven. But I mean, the memories aren't gonna go any better, but then you gotta think, that's probably gonna knock your chance to see some wonderful shit on another side of things with an actual good one. Just a good one. I mean, they're not all, like we're not all. I mean, within that structure of things, I mean, shit, it's still a learning curve, man.
I still say don't trust all of them, and but I get where you're coming from.
Wait, you did a lot better. You didn't say fuck them all. You said don't trust them all. That's a lot better than how you came in with it. At least you have more of an optimistic side about it. Once you think about it, it's a little bit. I know rage and fucking torment is a thing, dude. 'Cause I mean, that's a real fucking thing that happened to you. I can't knock you, sell you, or tell you it's all gonna be okay. Cause motherfuckers are dealing with less shit than that for the rest of their days, and I'm pretty sure I'm one of them. Nothing that dramatic, but I got shit in my brain that haunts me. So
What do you think they fucking put in me?
I think just like another receiver of information. That way, like think about it, the last time you seen them, right? Was the last time you kind of think you seen them? What if they put in you the thing that basically keeps them informed of what's happening with you?
I'm not that fucking important.
No, you're not. That's why they know when it come down to it, it's easier to get you than it is to get somebody important and then have to hear a bunch of bullshit. And then if the people that are already in power know this shit is happening, you're not really gonna get bothered with anybody because you're not that important on the radar of importance. Imagine the shit happening to Wesley Snipes, and then he comes out screaming, "Aliens took me." Compared to a random ass guy living his life, and everybody else is those random ass people saying the same shit. I've been abducted. See? It's kind of.
And you're actually one of the first people I actually told this to, because those 3 stories are fucking my real life that happened, and it actually bothers me mentally to think about these things. But I had to get them off my chest because I can't tell anybody this besides you, because you are one of the few people that won't fucking laugh about it or think I'm crazy, because we and you are both crazy. So it just works. I believe you. You met the creator himself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then I gotta say, I still live life normally. That's why it's like I didn't try to portray anything just off of it. But then I judge myself off of that. Shouldn't I have an upgrade in mindset and betterment to like figure out shit at this point? Or if I just basically met them just to get the information out the way.
You got the good end of the stick. I got the bad end of the stick.
I wouldn't. I mean, as far as what you see, yeah. But I mean, it's still a situation in life that happens. I mean, I'm probably not the only person on this earth that matters.
And I ain't talking about like life. I'm just talking about supernatural bullshit. You know?
No, because I don't even think the aliens and shit even qualify as supernatural if they have flesh like us.
They're demons, man. All and every last one of them are demons.
You know what I see from demons? Then these aliens, they actually do come from that realm. Like I said, but the aliens, they are actually in our dimension. That's what I mean. That's where it's like I don't see them as supernatural. That's why I just think there are other life forms.
The only reason why I say it's see them as supernatural is
They
how
gotta
did
go.
you face me through a wall?
I mean, a magician can face shit through walls.
Yeah, that's true, but how many of us normal people can face people through walls?
I mean, if you want to take those steps to learn, we gotta take the steps to learn it. I mean, shit. It's not as easy to say, hey, go through a wall, and then the person just literally walks through it.
And then use Jedi bullshit to float me in the air and put me in a fucking metal egg.
You want to hit this good guy?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm on with you.
No, I'll bring it to you. I'll just.
Alright.
I left it up here that way it didn't get knocked over or anything.
Man.
But no, bro. Second random conversation getting out the way. It's a good
Man,
start.
that shit, I literally want to tell y'all that if you're having problems, get faith with the fucking Lord or get faith with the God you believe in. because these things are not coming for you. They're not nice.
You know
They've
what?
never been nice.
So I have my life.
They hurt us.
Just like me, mom. Your mom doesn't hurt you. Aw. I'm actually feeling bad now because you don't take it to heart, Kenny.
Your mom's nice.
You
She's
know
always
what?
been nice. I ain't got like, man, I'm sorry.
No, it's upstairs. Just got grabbed. I just didn't have it. I had it in my pocket. I did have it in my pocket, but it wasn't there to see. Yeah. Well, since you're touching bases on something that's traumatic to you, I
I
guess.
can finally admit it, man.
I mean,
I'm glad to get it off my chest, dog.
I mean, that's some shit where most people needed that avenue to actually say the shit, and they don't have anybody they trust or confide into. And then when they go to therapists, they gotta pay these motherfuckers to even say they care enough to even listen to them. That's where the shit kind of gets mediocre and you really keep shit that hurts you more inside than actually letting it out. I mean, you only give as much as you feel, but you don't feel safe. You're not gonna give what makes you most vulnerable to anybody anyway, right?
All I'm telling you, man, is that just life is life, and if Jesus is your thing, it's okay. But if another religion is your thing, it's okay. But know that these things are not here to help us. They have not shown it one bit. And sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. And guess what? They tell you lies.
Say something for Africa, yeah, see?
God. They tell you lies, dog. They will lie to you. They talk about some shit, how they invented Jesus, or how they invented God, or some bullshit like that. Nah. Fuck that. Believe in what you want to believe in. This is what this podcast is about. You go find your own knowledge. You go find your own way. You are there. You know that we're here. Power is there.
Yeah, what he said, guys. If anything, don't feel alone in this world. It's not that serious where you gotta feel castrated for having a thought process before they end up making us feel that way anyway. The more machine we become, the better they feel. But,
Freedom.
I mean, just keep in mind, just be you at the end of the day. Don't have the world make you be something for that purpose, just to say you work the world in that purpose.
Try not to hurt people.
Never, ever in your days, if you can. I know anger and shit is a part of this, but we always walk the other way.
You gotta forget there's soldiers out there. Try not to hurt people indiscriminately.
Now the soldier part, that's what I'm saying, they can walk the other way, my God. These people are weapons. And I realize they coming back home and shit's getting out of hand because they're realizing they don't have much of a say so, no, they just put their lives on the line. That's why I don't fucking get it.
I'm telling you, man, the soldiers get the worst of the stick because, like, they actually are protecting freedoms at some point in time. It's just more of, what freedoms do you want to protect?
No, I think my biggest thing is their status in their mind. They break them to make them something and then put them back with us. And then the normal shit that they used to take and laugh about, they can't have the same mentality because they broke them inside. And you think they're going to be like, some of them can, maybe they could take a lighthearted, like, you know what? Because it's not everybody that goes overseas or some shit always sees battle. So you see that half and half until somebody that actually takes lives and know that their lives are almost taken. They have a different view on the whole reality of things. Like, dude, don't come to me with bullshit when I was just over there trying to save your fucking day over here.
You know, I like to think that if you're a really good soldier, you have a unit. And that's what your family is.
No,
Does that not make sense?
nah, because some soldiers see their damn comrades overseas or on the front lines more as family at that point. Because trust me, there's ones that break down and think everybody's against them.
But then there's also the ones that like come back because like they think about they're like these niggas are my family. I had to actually stand up and fucking put a bullet in anybody's head because these niggas are gonna protect me. And then they do. And then fucking
And then what?
and then oh, you're gonna make me say it. Ah, fuck. One of them probably doesn't come home.
I mean, it happens all the time. But that's the whole sad reality of war. I mean, shit, I don't get why we even have wars in the first place. When you look at every war that happens, there's one person beefing with another person in a whole other region, and then they just rally a bunch of people up. It's almost like a mob mentality, but since you got hundreds of people, you call them soldiers.
Yeah, but you
One
have
mob.
units and battalions.
But it's still a mob.
It definitely is. I can't argue on that one.
That's all it is. I have a bigger group, stronger weapons, more cunning plans that will cut you short, that will have me take everything you once owned. My mob wins over your mob. That's basically all it is. I mean, mob mentality isn't so far-fetched from the whole cult thing, because it's just another group in the body that just feels like things matter only to that group and that body. If you step out of the line, you're not part of the group, you don't much as matter. But at least when you are part of that group, you have more power since you're one body, one unit as a whole. That's all it is. I mean, when you think about it,
What is it? What was the fucking platinum game for a fucking your Nintendo Switch? Hero 101 or some shit like that.
I never played Hero 101.
Is that a game?
Yeah, it is, but I never played it.
Okay. That's just you.
Dude, I want to say that was like a View Joe successor, but it didn't play like it.
No, it didn't.
It was
It's
play like,
not a video. No. It's like,
I mean, the graphics were.
I'll give you the graphics, but no. That was Pikmin. That was action Pikmin.
No, I get that. Isn't that kind of like Ape Escape and shit too? Like just grabbing little things to make them work for you, or at least Ape Escape and traveling.
I never played Ape Escape. Damn you. See, I didn't have a PlayStation at that time. I had a Nintendo 64, dog.
That's why I think all these pigments and shit are like. You gotta catch them in the first place and make them useful. There's a bunch of games like that. I just think more of those came basically from the Ape Escape reality. But then you gotta think about other games that had that whole capture system back on the damn NES days.
Oh shit, let's get into gaming history and how we actually live. Alright, your oldest, I gotta ask, what is your oldest video game system that you actually own? It was in your own room, you had your own TV, and you can play it whenever you wanted to.
So
Genesis?
it could have been a Saturn. But it could have been all three actually. Two of them. I didn't get the CD till like later on in
Did
life.
you get that machine that was the 32X and attached with the CD?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I had that at one point, but I didn't actually like that console for the reason how they made Sonic look. Like, I didn't like his gameplay back then, but now that we get into the whole how that molded the 3D world for Sonic, they definitely did a lot fucking better nowadays. I mean, I can't take nothing from them, if anything. Shit. There's a lot of concepts and ideas where it's like Sonic could be well over evolutionized now, where like he can do a lot more. Like shit, there's this one fan-made art where Sonic damn near looks like a full-grown adult, but he's wearing pants at the time.
I don't want Sonic to look like him.
No, but isn't that already where he's going? He's walking, he's bipedal. He's not on all fours. I mean, won't you give him muscle mass and shit and watch him do some real life martial arts at high speeds?
Yeah,
Like, he's already fighting. Like, imagine him doing some martial arts shit where he's like flipping in midair and then do like a somersault kick.
Like next question. Next question, because I know you have a whole thing, and I'll let you continue your whole spiel. Go ahead.
No, you didn't give me the question.
No, I thought you had the whole thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, my thing was how Sonic could really be amped up to a whole nother degree, but they're keeping that wholesome Nintendo idea since they already joined hands kind of with Nintendo. And I get it. But at this point, everybody kind of owes Sega a little more respect in my eyes, dude. Like, even though they lost the console war, they didn't lose their fucking spirit as a game.
They're hooked up to the Yakuza. They'll never lose.
I mean, I would never downside anybody's ability to help them, for sure. But I'm just saying when it comes down to it, it's...
Never lose. Fuck you.
I'm just saying from a general aspect, from all the other franchises that are basically coming on.
They even made a game called Yakuza.
I mean, a lot of people got a spill on that. About Grand Theft Auto. They basically about the fucking Mafia like first over here. Especially the earlier ones.
True. Now we gotta move on to the PlayStation generation / N64. It's all generation. Which one did you get?
I had both in my house.
Fucking shit.
Mom had the 64, I had the PlayStation.
Which one did you? Which one were you on, dude?
Oh,
Which dog? Come on.
I mean, I played both. If you haven't seen my room, I got every console almost, dude, except for the few. I mean, I fuck with all franchises.
Favorite game on one of the two, and I'll give you my
favorite game on the two.
Because I can go back to the fucking PlayStation.
The
My favorite
64?
game was on PlayStation. I had to do this because, like, I tell you that, and it's unfair.
No, this is what my problem was with 64. This is why none of their games will ever be my favorite. Because they did the most unconventional thing in fucking life. Make that weird ass controller.
Yeah.
64.
That fucked everything.
No, 64 was a solid unit.
Fucked it to hell.
If they could have made an optional controller, it would have been then. They probably would have sold like fucking wildfire in my mind. But deep down inside, that
Fucked it all
controller,
down.
that controller didn't do none of those games.
You're just gonna burn it all down, aren't you?
No, I mean, if you want to ask my favorite game, I couldn't enjoy any of them because that controller.
You're just gonna burn it all down to the ground.
No, I respect Nintendo.
No, what
But I
I'm
mean,
agreeing with you.
No, this is why they knocked
I'm
fucking
agreeing with
Dreamcast. You know why they knocked Dreamcast for one flaw or another?
Don't touch my baby.
No,
please
that's
don't hurt my
Dude,
baby. Please don't hurt my baby.
I'm never against Drake. We were just praising Sega. Come on, dude.
Please don't hurt my baby.
No, my one flaw is like why Dreamcast went down. It's like my reason for why Nintendo should have went down as well. But they didn't knock it for the controller because everybody was just happy to play upgraded games.
Please don't hurt my baby.
No, Dreamcast should have been a 2 by now, dude.
Please don't hurt my baby.
Especially with the games now, dude. All these games are out. They could have been had upgrade tech. Especially with that new Virtual Fighter.
Sonic Adventure is my favorite game in the world, and you cannot tell me it's
But look at
not
the new Virtual
greatest.
Fighters coming out, basically, and tell me they don't have the engine in Sega to do shit like that. With an actual graphics card, all they need is a shell for it.
Sonic Adventure is my favorite game in the world, and you cannot tell me it's not.
2 is mine.
Everybody loves 2. I don't care if you like 2. I like the open world. That's my thing. That's where I
mean,
I
you
die
wanna say-
on that hill.
Was
I
it your
die on
favorite
that.
Sonic of all time? 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, that's a hard hit. Yeah, but I had to have Sonic, and then I had to buy Sonic 3, and then I had to lock it on the thing, and it's like, oh my god, damn it. Why does it have to be like
It's
this?
DLC. Before DLC was DLC.
Oh my god, why does it have to be like this?
But But that was another part of the whole picture with that. I mean, nothing knocks the games. They're all successor games of the predecessor that started it. I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure the guy, how about the guy Archie probably didn't see this shit coming from his old comic strip that was
$60 and $60, nigga. Ask my mom to give me that when I was a little baby. It was a much. It was a cost.
No, I didn't know most consoles cost that much when they were actually out. Because when you get them as a kid, you're not the one buying it. But when you realize when you're an adult and then do the research, like your parents, our parents, paid a hefty ass fucking penny to keep us happy. And that's why I kind of do the shit for my mom, dude, because it's like, dude, you did everything in your power just to keep me off these fucking streets.
That's why I feel that way too, dude. Any of y'all, that was an actual life lesson. You should learn that.
But no, deep down inside and shit, man, it's like, back to the gaming thing, the whole PlayStation 64 conundrum. PlayStation won just because of the controller. How about that? The controller basically outputted the game to me. It was basically Sega controller, Nintendo controller, roughly the same, right? Now, once we get more moderate, that's where they were trying to do something unique. And the uniqueness is not knocked. I mean, whatever you did is what you did. That's why I kind of didn't feel any type of way over the GameCube controller, because they were more closer.
I hated the GameCube. I hated the GameCube. I can officially say this on the internet. I hated the GameCube, and I was the first one to buy it. So,
no, I love the computer genre shit.
I hated it.
I was wondering why PlayStation didn't get fucking dibs on that when they needed to get dibs on it like the way they did. But then I found out it was on there. I kind of felt some type of way because they had it on too. But it was like, nowadays you don't even get those real good games anymore, not even in the fucking memory base of anything, because they don't. It's not like they don't want to let you get it. It's more like,
do not buy a GameCube.
I'll buy it. I'll buy one if I find one for a decent ass price. But because there's games, like I said, there's games worth fucking restoring. All of them are.
You
worth.
can get them on the internet.
Well, I mean, the internet's one way, but what about the actual hard copy that actually was?
Yeah, you wanna do the altruistic way. God.
I mean, shit. That's why all those consoles are in there. If I didn't feel that way, they wouldn't.
Damn, why you gonna be always altruistic with this shit?
Why not?
Yo, that was a joke and not a joke at the same time. Why you always gotta be altruistic with this shit?
Why are you saying it like that? Like it's a bad thing. Wait, that's still Mudbot, right?
Word.
Can you just hold that shit in, guy? Hit that again. Hold it in like a grown ass man. That's good. Now pass that back to my yellow. Breathe, Kenny. Breathe now. Kenny. Right now, fast.
Fuck you. Fuck you and everything you're about.
You probably, if you smoking like that, you probably not even feeling the shit, bro, right? Because you're not holding it up. This was holding it for a couple of seconds. Don't just blow like a cigarette. You may learn that in high school.
I thought it was like that, and that's why I would smoke that way. Hey, man. Can't break those habits that happen.
That's why you upgrade it.
Yeah, but then you go back to them because you're getting old.
You teach an old dog new tricks, huh?
Hey, man. As long as we can make it there.
Oh, yeah. To everybody out there, okay, please try your best to stay alive.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Hey everybody, research everything we say
Don't.
and then make your own decisions. You are good people.
These are random conversations. None of this is supposed to be taken to the heart.
You're going to be alright.
But yeah, Bob, to all those who are losing their homes, stuck in impossible fucking predicaments that shouldn't be impossible predicaments, please stay alive. My biggest message to anybody out here, you all matter. Not just one particular, not five I just know, all of you matter. Stay alive.
Raise yourself to be stronger than you can ever be. You have 2 strong feet on your legs, and then you have 2 strong arms. And if you don't, still get up. I can guarantee you, you are stronger than me because you just got up. And guaranteed, if they ever fucking stop you, it's because you were stopped.
What he said. But back to our conversation. Yeah, as far as the GameCube, it was nothing too much far-fetched with the controller. That's why I leaned back towards Nintendo at that point. But then, now we fast forward to P3.
P3,
And now we
P3
got the
and Xbox.
Like Xbox was already PlayStation 2 though. And I had Xboxes, but about time I had them, they only lasted about half a fucking month, and then they already
Yeah,
had
Red Ring of Death all the way.
So it was kind of like they already left a bad little image, but they did have some exclusive shit where it's like, dude, y'all could have shared that with other consoles and still got accreditation for it. Y'all have the house that made it.
Why did you make it that way?
No, because that's what makes a war. And that's why we all have sides that we pick. I play every game because every game.
My Wii is still in my closet and I can use it to play video games that I download from the internet.
Yeah. I mean, why don't you?
I still do.
Your Wii?
Yeah.
Wait, how big is your flash drive?
64-bit gigabits.
Oh, dude told me to get a damn terabyte to grab all the games.
Nah. I just put all my Game Boy games on there and all my Super Nintendo games on there.
You ever play those on your Wii?
Yes.
I thought they only had a certain.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I need to let him do the damn thing before he leaves because he's supposed to be gone. Supposed to be leaving pretty soon.
I'm playing a fucking Japanese game that I love that's called Front Mission, and it's by Square Enix. And it's a side-scrolling fucking platformer where you work in a machine.
Have you ever played Legion?
Huh?
Legion on the PlayStation 2?
Huh?
Because that actual chain reminds me of that. That's why I was like with Nintendo. I didn't know why that ended up on there, but not on the PlayStation where Legion naturally started.
That's why
I'm just bitch because I want trophies.
I know, right, dude?
Like most of those games on Nintendo.
Why do they matter to us so much?
Because you beat a game, you beat a game. At least it's some record that everybody else could say, damn, he got more trophies
They
than what?
matter to us so
You know what?
much.
It's not even that you look at other people's trophies, you just see the number and realize you played so many games and you never got that high of a
They were
number.
so good. It's just like, oh wait, I can actually show somebody that I'm better than them.
I wouldn't even say better. I would say like how Sony was trying to do the whole thing with hiring people to help less gamer enthusiastic people get through their games. That's where they came with this concept kind of like later in the phase of PS5 being introduced. It was like, hey, we're gonna do this whole thing where we ask pretty much anybody we see that we can flag down that has certain trophies and achievements to go and help these gamers here get through multiplayer games and somewhat like basically show them the ropes and you're actually being a guide. But Sony's kind of not paying you to do it. It's just you being a friendly gamer.
The worst part about that is you're actually just going through the ropes of exactly what I understand. So get to the end point.
No, my point is that's what the trophies are basically doing for us as a collective of gamers. Like we're actually going to be utilized properly for our knowledge of doing something in the game, instead of just saying we did something in the game, which gives the trophies more credence of their own, like, validation, for instance. It's like, yeah, I did that, but you ain't achieved it yet. You trying to get that trophy? Hit me up.
my God.
No, because you know that's what the whole. I mean, you think about it.
That's psychological fucking punishment on a weird meta level.
I don't know how, because when you watch walkthroughs and shit of certain games to understand what the hell they did to get the trophies and shit, that's what you're basically replicating. But that's a video where somebody can help you in real time.
No, but not what I'm trying to. What I'm trying to say is, like, me and you are like fighting games enthusiasts, right?
I mean, I'm an all-around game enthusiast, but usually my wheelhouse is mostly fighting yes. But that's not even anymore for real, because they kind of killed the couch co-op games. Like, if they're kind of forcing everything to be digitally effective, like I can have friends over here and watch me play a fighting game, but not pick up a controller and play with me when they might want to play. It's kind of a fucking issue in the gaming community. Where if I have a console that have multiple games with controllers,
I didn't know about this. I seen like fighting in community was growing more popular.
no, it's popular in the sense we all play fighting games, but the couch co-op ones are getting more and more, I would say, extinct. Because again, you're getting more feedback from the online community in fighting games than it is, say you play versus games at home. You don't really get trophies or any type of achievements of just playing me and you on Street Fighter 6 right now, unless it's built in. But even with that being said, they're not seeing that they do. That's still fundamentally training for one person to another to play other people, even in their own fucking leisure at home. Offline. Like, dude, this whole forcing the internet thing. It's like, dude, it's not that serious. Like, how much of a reconnaissance research project do you have to give to force online to everybody at all willing times? One day, you might just want to unplug and then now be against the law. And now be...
Don't say that.
No, but think about it. Think about it. That's damn near the whole conundrum of what internet is basically getting us to, dude. It's kind of like you can't unplug properly without feeling condemned yourself. How many people lost the internet or lose Facebook or some shit for a couple of hours and fuck around and go to Twitch in the fucking corner somewhere until the damn signs of life comes back on their phones? Lose your phone long enough where you know that's
I do not care. I do not care. I can walk.
No,
again.
No,
people. If I can tell you, you have two legs, two arms. You have good sense in your head.
Hey,
I
I'm
know
sorry
you do.
For any paraplegic people that
I
are
know you
listening to
do.
this.
And if you don't, but I still believe in you. I still believe in you. I know you have common sense. Common human decency. So believe in yourself and just keep going. You gotta keep it pushing.
Happy Fish. I love Happy Fish. I was thinking the overall effect, as far as the gaming community goes.
Something moved through that camera.
Huh?
Okay. Man.
To move through the camera?
Yeah.
Like move and walk right through the camera?
Just trying to walk through.
Me?
No, not over there.
Wait, behind us?
Yes.
Walk by.
Yes.
How long ago? You sure it was in my head?
No, I think I just saw it. I don't know if it's short.
No, because
That's
you
what
were.
I'm saying. I think
No.
I'm drunk. I think I'm just drunk.
I mean, you might just be drunk. I mean, we see something they might want to shine in on the
I might
conversation.
just be
Yeah,
drunk.
why would even like that? If the spiritual realm wanted to talk and basically feed on the conversation, I'm not against it because they have a voice as well. They usually talk to you. So when it comes down to it, they might have a point in all of our fucking bigotry on this fucking Earth.
Alright, is this agree? I thought we were actually real.
No, not this conversation with them like. Because once they die, they probably could tell us a lot of shit. Like, dude, all this shit that you're going through isn't worth it. And then you would think, you know, when they are gone, wouldn't you want to listen to somebody that lived a life and then before you actually see the same path that you walk down, give you pointers? I don't think that's such a bad thing.
I'm not with you, dude. I actually like.
No, I'm optimistic about all forms. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for the trees to fucking talk to everybody and tell y'all to stop fucking cutting them down and maybe you'll listen.
I actually like life, man. I just love to actually be around people. You know what? The worst thing is not to be surrounded around people. Because that scares me even more. Because I think that is one of the.
But it's crazy because you pull people around you off your charisma. So for somebody that's so antisocial, only through the means of what happened, you're basically not sure if anybody's really a human alien or anything at the time in these groups. So you're more panicky off of that because anybody could be setting you up just to take you somewhere.
Yeah, but I also love the idea of, well, looks like these guys are playing the game. I'm just sitting here and chilling, dog. I just want to see what's going on.
But no, that's what my problem with the 5 and the Xbox Series. Not too much on the Switch yet, because Switch 2 hasn't
Holy
really touched
shit,
down.
we just switched the game, the gaming system.
No, we're still on game. We just jump off of the conversation for a second. But
man, I want to be like that chicken play mode. Oh my god, I love the idea of it. I don't want to be a woman. I never want to be a woman. Fuck you, internet, if you say I want to be a woman. But what I'm saying is, like the idea of fucking, if you had to become demonic, just fucking like berserk style, just accept it and just, but you don't have to use that for evil.
you sound so far-fetched sometimes. You know why? Because the same thing you're saying now would apply to your whole logic that you don't forgive demons. So you're kind of running in a whole circle, snake eating itself. If you don't think demons will
I guess I'm a snake. I guess I'm solid snake, guys. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't show up in time.
But you see what I was like, I recap what you just said without looking into it, because like you just said no demon should ever get a pass, but if they were good demons, like there could be good aliens, there could be good everything, but you will knock the group of for the bad ones and you say they're all fucked, and that's where it's like even a demon might change his mind of like
I don't care.
No,
I don't care. They don't get sympathy.
that's why Devil May Cry is such a good game because it steps on that whole.
They do not get sympathy. Do not get sympathy.
But we all play Devil May Cry. They get sympathy.
Yeah, because I'm controlling one of them.
But you give it sympathy enough to play.
Yeah, to kill the other ones.
Even in that game, there are actually angels that pop up that you fight.
I don't know. That's a weird part about Devil May Cry. They don't have angels.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
You played 3?
I don't think they have angels. Man.
3 had angels.
Did 3 have angels? I don't know.
Yeah, towards
I
the.
think that was one of his universes where they just had hell. And
No,
it
but
was-
that's when the whole tower came out.
No, but I mean, like, in a weird way. Like, what if you thought of hell as, like, reincarnation?
I mean, that's what the whole machine that you said suffering is getting drained out of is what it's doing. It's basically, wait, how about this? They figured it out, and then nobody cares that they figured it out. The machine itself basically pulls your soul, siphons all your darkness, right? It sends you back down just for it all happening. And then nobody thinks like, oh, where the fuck's this machine?
Damn, son.
They said it's on the moon, but
Damn, son.
but then you don't want to go to the moon touching shit. But then you think this thing that's basically harming all souls and basically draining all the darkness, and not in a good way. You would think it'd be draining you of darkness and send you to the light cleaner, but no. It's basically no. We took your darkness. Ooh, this is a healthy amount of darkness. Can you go back down there and get some more for us?
See, this is why I will always put you as one of my friends, is because fuck it. At the end of the day, you will actually endorse my fucking crazy fucking thoughts of like, do you not remember? Like, if I don't know if the fucking law of the world is a law. I never did it. I didn't travel around the world, did I?
No, you're not.
I didn't fucking drink all that bullshit.
This isn't empty up on here.
Oh shit.
Wait, about to take out my hand, you bastard.
I definitely was.
Greedy bastard. But you know what? We're all greedy for one thing. Or not like me, I'm greedy for knowledge. I want to know the truth.
But the idea is, I don't know. I absolutely don't know. I had to travel. I had to go out there. I had to see these things.
Well, yeah. You have to eventually, right? But I mean, do we ever get that chance when they tell us you need permission?
No, you have a chance. You have money. You have everything.
I don't think you need money to travel if you just build your own shit.
Dude, I can literally travel a Greyhound bus.
What about the world?
And this,
What about the world?
I can continue to do that.
But you don't need money.
How am I gonna get that Grand Town?
I mean, you need money to eat in that sense, but you don't need money to travel. Unless you want to hunt for your food, then you don't need money to eat. And then you can
I was just asking, right?
like how do you think how we survived before these houses and shit was built? Nobody what if you had to step back into that primitive mindset of that? Like we all have to fend for ourselves out here in the wild because they decided to burn all the houses down and then nobody's coming to rebuild. That's more of a reality than not closer to apocalyptic ordeal, because when you think about it, the shit nowadays in the woods is a lot more different than when we had the ice in Antarctica keeping half the shit with other continents out of here. And now you're in the woods. And then you got the lab science shit also in the woods. Not just the animals that used to just hunt you down, because those motherfuckers were running to other places for safety. You just got silent woods and shit hanging in the trees waiting to pounce on your ass.
Now, give me an answer on this one. Because I actually think you have an answer to this question. But do you think that me, you, and everyone is coming to an end?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Why would my answer matter in that serious ordeal? I wouldn't have an answer to that. I know we all live to die, so eventually we all do come to an end, but you want to know at the same time? Like, at one blinding moment, everybody about here?
Yeah.
My opinion?
Yeah.
No. Only because I want to see everybody get better. If I had the whole disposition of just saying, everybody feels it, it should happen, yay, maybe. But even with that, it's still the human spirit is enduring. You know? You know? Shit, think about it. Motherfuckers survived the ice age apparently, dude. So if they can do that, you don't think we can make it? I mean, shit. We can make it. I only think if the architect itself get involved, then yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. I mean, in the best way possible. At least he took us out.
Oh, dude. This is a good chance. Good chance.
But that's where I think if you're asking me that, if the architect's involved, yeah, we're done. There's no other way around it. I mean, you shouldn't even ask me that question. You should just ask
No,
yourself.
I actually
That's-
ask anybody. I
No,
don't
I mean-
care.
I
I need to know.
No, I
That is multiple verse.
I mean, Kenny, remember what you just asked? Like, you kind of stated you didn't want to kind of make it before the end, right? Well, welcome. Can I light it first, man? I'll light it
No.
after you.
No, dude. The problem is, people don't understand that everybody is acceptable. And that at one point in time, you had to actually choose that day in your life where you look at it and you look at somebody and you look at anything in life and you go, what is this worth? What is this worth? Will I hurt somebody or will I not hurt somebody? Will I just chill and take that fucking punishment? Or will I sit down and understand the hardships of fucking life? Or will I punk out and be a punk bitch and then hurt somebody and then just kill somebody or like rape and murder somebody? No.
That's a little extreme. I get what you're coming from. No, I mean, how does this deal with the question of the death thing of everybody's death? That,
The death thing is choose one side.
who, me or you?
I
Or everybody.
Me. I don't know what your choice is. I don't want to know what your choice is.
But you saying choose one side, I mean, what sides are there to choose from? You don't mind me asking because everybody has a side.
I'm choosing a side where you never have to hurt or rape or do anything to fucking make anybody feel bad. And
You know what that sounds like, Kenny?
Mm.
You found the primary principles if you created your own earth. Remember I asked that question a long time ago. If you can see your own earth, right? Your own rules, regulations, the way you want it to be. Not just the architecture, but even the laws could be appointed to a certain extent. What would you have? And look, you just named some real decent shit off where I think everybody on their earth would probably have those same lists of private, like it's not everybody on the earth is that way. That's the decent people we have around us and us as well, we can be that, but not everybody's destined. When I was saying it's kind of nobody talks to anybody, dude. Nobody tells them their traumas and tribulations, so when you act shit out, we just call you monsters, but we don't know about the monsters that did the shit to you, that made your concept think this shit was okay. I mean, you're protecting people not knowing you're protecting them. I mean, that's only in your subconscious.
Yeah.
I mean,
protect the earbud.
huh?
Not protect the earbud.
Not that, I mean, the people that go through traumas like that basically act them out when they get older, and then they're labeled fucking monsters for the rest of their lives. Cause they are, in a sense, those monsters that once did the shit to them. Or I don't really see too many people that didn't actually have somebody acting something out in some way that then when they did it, they were surprised they got caught, and the people that did it to them didn't get caught at all. They still walk around free. That's what I'm saying, that concept, because nobody, the first group of people have to be taught the most horrible shit to teach the other people to give them horrible shit. But nobody's,
So, I'm gonna just interrupt you on this
here you
one.
go, guy.
There's some people that actually have weird anime fucking physics where they go,
What?
this is what it's gonna be. This is what life is. Alright. You don't fuck me up. You don't fuck me up.
Oh, Rocky? Just take a beat down forever.
No, or you don't get hit.
Oh, Floyd. At one point, before he got away. No, I mean, that's anybody that trains. That's the whole thing. The body in motion stays in motion. But at first, you still got to give motion to something that's not basically normal. For instance, cover all areas of range. Then when you think about how much range you can cover,
Tag that nigga and then back up. If he pulls out a gap, then just run.
But nah, I hear you, dude. I mean, it's all there for a reason. But nah, that's why I was saying the overall effect. I think everybody just go through shit differently. That's what makes us us at the end of it, because it's all different life experience through the eyes of different people and different scenarios of that. I mean, we all don't have the same. We all were born, right? But us between now and when we were born, even if you have friends there beside you, even those friends beside you every day when they went home didn't have the same home life you had. None of us really had that TV sitcom life, did we? But some of us had happy moments, like close to them.
I pray to God that most of the people had good lives like that, dude. And I understand where you're coming from. And like,
No, because that's where I think we fucked up as a human race. We're looking at shit and comparing life to like what we perceive to be good and just and shit like that, but nobody in their right or fucking minds really know what's going on. Then how can they say what's good and just?
like seriously, I understand exactly where you did that approach. You did it again. So, like, my nigga's doing this because he knows. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. And it fucks us up. It fucks us up because we don't have. Fuck y'all. Fuck that. No, I get to say that. Like, normal shit. Like, y'all niggas don't know what it's like to live fucking day to day. Y'all don't know what it's like. And each time we try to make money, and we try to save up, this shit comes to us. Like something happens.
That was a text message, but it came through there. I would thought it would have came here. But nah, I mean, shit. If anybody, this is Random Conversations. Thank you for being here. And we'll be hitting you up in a little bit later, but I gotta cut this short for a second. Excuse me, good guy.
Yo.